Hey, good Friday evening, everyone, and thanks for logging on to BamChase.net. It's 5 p.m. We're taking a look at your weekend weather forecast and a look ahead to next week. It's all brought to you by Hoosier Lawn Maintenance out of Whiteland, Indiana. Give them a call at 317-535-6500. Free estimates, mention BAM, and save some money. So, guys, we're looking ahead to your forecast for your Saturday. First of all, what's going to happen is Saturday is going to be mostly sunny. Could be a little bit of a teaser, actually. We'll see temperatures getting into the low 80s, probably an official high right around 81 degrees Saturday. But what we're going to watch is the arrival of showers and thunderstorms. This is as we get into 2 p.m. Saturday. We're going to watch as this complex of storms decides to advance forward into the central portion of Indiana. This is as we get into 8 p.m. time frame right here. You see there's a little area of low pressure here. Some spin in with this system, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a few strong or gusty thunderstorms with this complex tomorrow night. This is tomorrow night at 11 p.m. You see the cluster of thunderstorms overtaking a big portion of Indiana, especially to the west of us. It would reach the central portion of the state by midnight as we get into the 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. time frame. What the model is trying to do is kill this off a little bit because the sun is setting. But I will tell you, these clusters of thunderstorms will live and breathe off of their own energy. Okay, so if the sun goes down, doesn't mean the cluster is going to die out, but the forecast model thinks it will, if that makes sense. I'll forecast thunderstorms all through Saturday night and into the first part of Sunday. Will probably dry out through the second part of Sunday. This is the forecast precip shield here, basically where the heaviest precipitation will go. This is off the 12-kilometer NAM. Okay, the model I just showed you was off of the high-resolution WRF model. Let me see how much of that is in here real quickly. But you can see some locations would get 2 to 3 inches of rain rather quickly with this system. And guys, it's not out of the question that it gets some quick flash flooding with it as well. You see the NAM 4 kilometers not all the way in yet, but I imagine it would put down a swath of probably 1 to 2 inch rain right through the central portion of the state. That's more in line with the European. I think the NAM's going just a tad bit far south, but overall it's got a pretty good idea. Sunday forecast high temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. We'll knock it back a few clicks. There will be some clouds around Sunday most of the day. Could see some sunshine late in the day that could spike us into the upper 70s in the western and northwestern counties that do clear out quicker, but overall it will be a little bit cooler day. All right, we talked about the rain coming. You do see the total rainfall off of what the European has to say right here. Southern portion of the state, around inch and a half. Some locations could get around 2 inches, but you see where that cluster decides to come through. Again, you see where the model kind of kills it off right here. I'm suspect of that, again, because the sun is setting. I do think that cluster will go a little bit longer than what we think. Looking at total rainfall, guys, the next 10 days, obviously still remains a wet, active pattern. 10-day rainfall numbers could get 2.5 to 4 inches of rain in some locations in central Indiana. Then attention turns to the long-range forecast. You see 90s here approaching into the southwestern portion of the Ohio Valley. We are tracking some warm temperatures. The warmest air of 2014 is coming. We'll have more on that as we get in through your weekend. Your latest Brown's Tree Service 5-day forecast. Again, nice tomorrow. Thunderstorms approach late tomorrow night after the 8, 9 o'clock time frame. Thunderstorms on Sunday. I think the second half of Sunday is dry. Partly cloudy Monday. Some ridging aloft will keep us dry on Monday. Heavy rain and storms possibly back in the forecast for Tuesday and Wednesday. That's where we're going to add to those rain totals with temperatures in the low to mid 70s. Everybody have a great weekend. Thanks for logging on to BamChase.net. We'll talk to you soon.